Hi everyone, this is Will Payne with Naperville News 17. Today we are back for another edition of Fun Friday here live in downtown Naperville on Water Street to celebrate Naperville-Sunrise Rotary's Naper Lights. There are over 250,000 lights scattered around the downtown Naperville area. Thanks to this guy over here, Geoff Roehll from Naperville-Sunrise Rotary. Jeff, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for being out here and showcasing this wonderful display we got set up for the public.
Absolutely, and everybody is so excited to check out all the different snowmen, all the different lights scattered around town, the Christmas tree, the Santa setup, and we will get into all of that over the next 10 minutes or so. So, Jeff, tell me all about how this started here in downtown Naperville.
Yeah, it was something that happened with our club. We were looking for another event in the fall and winter, and we came up with the idea of doing this community, family-friendly light display. We wanted it to be free to the public. We really didn't want to make any money on it. We wanted to, whatever money we raised, we wanted to spend to grow the event and generate the lights. It got $250,000 worth of lights that we purchased over the years. This is our 11th year that we've done it. The first year we did it was out in Central Park, and we had one display. And now, like I said, you got 250,000 lights, and it's just amazing. I think the thing that surprises me the most is it was designed as a gift to the community. Whatever money we raised, we wanted to give back, and the response from the community was tremendous. We ended up with sponsorship that blew our doors off, and we were able to grow the event faster than we thought. And without the sponsors, we wouldn't have these wonderful, colorful lights and the music, and we've added the Santa tree, and we added the Santa chair this year. We've got a large 7-foot-tall teddy bear that's over at the park. The Water Street location for us was initially a challenge because it wasn't a big park. It's a streetscape, and we had the J.C.'s Park that we were able to populate along the Riverwalk. When you're walking on the other side of the Riverwalk, it's a wonderful opportunity to see the lights and sounds. The music is on every day from 4 o'clock in the afternoon until 9 p.m. The sound stops at 9 p.m., so our guests at the Hotel Indigo don't have to listen to this wonderful music 24/7. And it's on every day, so anybody can come down any day of the week. On the weekends, on Fridays and Saturday nights, we have volunteers handing out some wonderful hologram glasses that make all the lights turn into snowmen or reindeer. They're really cool. It's one of those things, I think the parents like them as much as the kids do, and they're free to the public. You can come down and grab a pair of the lights and check them out on the weekends as well.
Well, Jeff, I think this is a fantastic way to help rein in the holiday season. It's a little bit over a month until Christmas, and, a great way to celebrate everything going on is buy all of these light fixtures. And you mentioned the 250,000 light bulbs here in downtown Naperville. Can you tell me about the process and how those all got up? Because it was definitely a team effort.
Yeah, we have a team of folks that works out our logistics. The city of Naperville is very, very helpful in making sure that we've got power everywhere that we need power, and that's helpful. But the biggest thing is we have a setup day where we invite volunteers from the community and our own club and other Rotary clubs to join us on a one-day event. And we had about 70 volunteers show up this year, various times throughout the day. Fortunately, Lynn Nolan, who used to be the Dean of Student Activities, was responsible for getting a lot of the volunteers from the high school. The high school kids are looking for community service hours, so it's a great way they can work alongside an adult and set up some of these amazing displays. We do have a professional company that comes in and sets up some of the bigger displays that volunteers are hard to do. The big tree and this and like those ice skaters in the fountain, the professional company does, but everything else you see here is done by volunteers. It's just a tremendous effort.
It's really incredible. And folks, if you're on this live right now and you're checking it out, I would definitely say to come down here with your family, come down here with your significant other, and check this out, because there's so many different colors of lights, so many different sculptures and different things going on to really help rein in the holiday season. And so as we approach the Naperville J.C.'s Park, there's a big cluster of these lights, including a big snowman statue and the Christmas tree. So this is probably the biggest undertaking of really anything that I've seen from Naper Lights. Can you tell me about how your group, Sunrise Rotary, got up this Christmas tree?
So what's funny is when we first bought the Christmas tree, it was only 12 feet. And we kept watering it, and it kept growing. No, it's a fake tree. It started at 12 feet, and every year we added a 4-foot section to its height right now, so it's about 40 feet tall. The professional company comes in. We have an articulated lift that drives back in there, and there's a metal frame, and they stack the metal frame together and bolt it all together. And then all of the panels come with the lights already on it, and it's a really cool experience if you go inside the tree and look out, because you can see all the electric wires and all the happenings that go on. So all the other displays, some of them are animated to the music, so you'll see the dancing bears. We got the skating folks that are out there and the snowmen, and we call that the mega tree. And there's a igloo over there along the river. So just a fun thing to come out and hear the music. And I believe on December 19th, there's going to be a venue where there are going to be some performers, some kids coming out and singing carols. On November 24th, the day after Thanksgiving, on that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're going to have a live Santa in our Santa chair, and then he'll be back on the December 23rd as well. But that chair is new for us this year, and it gives, I can't wait to see how many Christmas cards families use that photo from, because we've had proposals, we've had people come after their wedding to get photographs up here. We probably have had a dozen proposals next to the Christmas tree.
It's surely, a great way to rein in the Christmas season. And so, I was wondering, this is such a big undertaking, and you mentioned that there are sponsors that help you out and put together this big arrangement so all the kids and parents of Naperville can enjoy it. Do you guys ever run into any sort of trouble putting anything up, or how does that all work?
The biggest challenge we get is making sure if it rains that we're out here policing all of the ground fault interrupts that happen. It's an electrical display. Everything's low voltage or LED lighting. It's not low voltage, but it's all LED lighting. So this big snowman family and snowmen, the amount of power it requires is just off of a simple extension cord. So it's not that bad. Managing the electric is the biggest challenge we have. And you mentioned the sponsors. Without market companies and what they've done here in Water Street, we wouldn't have been able to afford all these lights for the enjoyment of the community, and they get that. And it's been a wonderful asset, and I think after the 11th year, it's turned out really spectacular. Very proud of it.
I agree, Geoff, and thank you again for your time. I really appreciate it. I just want to cover one more thing. You mentioned earlier that these lights also sync up with some of the holiday music going on. How does that work, and how do you guys put that together?
Yeah, it's one of the reasons we had to bring our lovely construction trailer down here. Is it houses all of our electrical equipment, and then believe it or not, there's a Wi-Fi signal that comes off of that trailer and goes across the street and hits a series of controllers, and it's synced up to the music. That Wi-Fi controller not only syncs up the trees that are going down Water Street, but if you go over on the Riverwalk, all of the net lights are synced to the music. The talking trees you'll see in the background under there, they're all synced to the music. And then we have a new Santa over on the trailer that talks, that's synced to the music as well. It's all done through a Wi-Fi signal and controllers.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
and
pretty neat.
And it's a team effort that you've been working on for over a decade.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you to provide this holiday joy to the Naperville community?
It's so satisfying. People say, why do you do it? It's like, come out here and hand out some of these 3D glasses to the kids, and you see their face light up when they look at the tree. I look at the cars. When you see a car coming down, it's a big giant reindeer coming at you. Or if it's a full moon and you see it's a big giant reindeer in the sky. When you see the kids' faces, that's why I do it.
Well, Geoff, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and I think the people of Naperville really appreciate all your work, too. So thank you for your time.
Appreciate it. Thank you much.
So that was Geoff Roehll from Naperville-Sunrise Rotary, covering everything with Naper Lights here in downtown Naperville. We're going to have a full post about Naper Lights up on the NCTV 17 website, detailing everything you need to know about the snowmen, the music, the 3D glasses, and everything else going on in downtown Naperville through the new year. Again, these went up today, November 17th, and they'll be up through January 1st. Don't forget to follow us on social media at NCTV 17. And I gotta say, although this Santa hat is keeping me nice and warm at the moment, I might have to go inside because I don't have a jacket on right now. But I really appreciate you tuning in to NCTV 17's edition of Fun Friday. For Naperville News 17, I'm Will Payne.